let's begin here with tensions between the United States and Iran escalating dramatically overnight. It all started early Sunday when Iranian President Rouhani cautioned President Trump about pursuing hostile policies. Rouhani said, quote, "America should know that peace with Iran is the mother of all peace, and war with Iran is the mother of all wars." Last night, he got a response via tweet, of course.
President Trump warning Rouhani in all caps, never ever threaten the United States again, or you will suffer consequences the likes of which few throughout history have ever suffered before. We are no longer a country that will stand for your demented words of violence and death. Be cautious. CNN's Nick Payton-Walsh is live from London with how all of this unfolded. Good morning, Nick. A lot of people waking up on Monday having no sense how this started.
با دم شیر بازی نکنید. پشیمان میشید. پشیمانی ابدی برای شما به بار خواهد آورد. میگن ایران نمیذاریم یه قتل نفس صادر کنه. یعنی ایران اینقدر ضعیفه؟ کجا هستید شما؟ چی فکر میکنید؟ حتما نمیتونید این کارو بکنید. قطعا نمیتونید این کارو بکنید. وامیستیم، ما همه ملت ایران مرد مقاومتیم، مرد ایستادگی هستیم. شما نمیتونید ملت ایران را علیه امنیت ایران بسیج کنید. شما اشتباه میکنید. شما ضدیتتون رو با ملت ایران به وضوح نشون دادید.
It's the Twitter takedown heard around the world. Mr. Trump tweeting overnight to Iranian President Rouhani, never ever threaten the United States again, or you will suffer consequences, the likes of which few throughout history have ever suffered before. We are no longer a country that will stand for your demented words of violence and death. Be cautious. Today, the president pressed on his aggressive approach.
Mr. President, any concerns about provoking tensions with Iran?
The hardcore warning seemed to be prompted by Iran's president, who threatened America should know that peace with Iran is the mother of all peace, and war with Iran is the mother of all wars. The president's tough tone, highly coordinated, with Secretary of State Mike Pompeo launching his own harsh attack just hours before.
Iran is run by something that resembles the mafia more than a government.
In 2 weeks, the Trump administration is poised to reimpose harsh sanctions which were suspended under the Iran nuclear deal. Mr. Trump pulled out of the Obama-era agreement in May. Administration officials tell NBC News the president is using a maximum pressure campaign to get Iran to abandon its nuclear ambitions, similar to his strategy with North Korea.
So take me, unpack some of the rhetoric here. If Iran moved against the Strait of Hormuz, it's pretty clear that that would be an act of economic war. But who is threatening economic war on whom here? Or are both sides doing it?
Well, we are threatening economic war on Iran. We are threatening basically to strangle them. Secretary Pompeo gave a very forceful speech last night at the Reagan Library in California, and he repeated the administration intends to drive Iran's oil exports to as close as possible to zero, and then repeated zero for emphasis. That's sort of like what we did to Japan before Pearl Harbor. We economically strangled that country and forced them to make a choice. In the case of Japan, get out of China or fight. In the case of Iran, it's change your behavior, stop supporting terrorism, agree to a decent nuclear deal, or face slow strangulation. When you back a country like that into the corner, there has to be some risk that the country will lash out, even if it's against a bigger power.
You're not going to believe this one, all right? This is actually, I couldn't believe it when I saw it, all right? You're not going to believe this. Buzz Aldrin finally told the truth about the moon. Check this out. This is pretty insane. This is off ODD's TV.
Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, whoa.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and And that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past that we wanted to keep it going. Money is a good thing. If you want to buy new things, new rockets, instead of keep doing the same thing over, well, then it's going to cost more money. And other things need more money too. So having achieved what the president wanted us to do, and then what thousands, millions of people in America and millions of people around the world. You know, when we toured around the world after we came back, the most fascinating observation was signs that said, we did it. Not just us, not just America, but we, the world.
All right, so this is very strange. I think he's trying to cover it up after the fact, like he knows he screwed up, and he just keeps rambling on there, apparently. This is kind of interesting as well. Checking out what YouTube puts below the video. There it is for you. We did, you know, this really did happen, even though Buzz Aldrin just told you it didn't happen. Of course, I don't know if you've ever seen that video. I put it up on a previous video where Buzz Aldrin is being interviewed by a certain person. I can't remember the guy's name. Actually, he has a channel here on YouTube even. It was quite a few years ago. He was being interviewed by him, and he showed him some footage that was accidentally sent to him where they turned on the lights. They're zooming out from allegedly taking, you know, the first video footage of the Earth from space. They zoom out and then they turn on the lights, and it's actually just a circular hole in a space capsule, and it was just showing part of the Earth in a circle shape. So I don't know if I would have to go look it up. I don't have it in front of me, but apparently Buzz Aldrin finally admitted the truth. And this is not as if something we didn't know already, those who've investigated this, but it's just it's good to hear it from the horse's mouth, I guess you would say. Let's just check it out again, in case you didn't get it the first time.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. I wonder why some people are confused. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past that we wanted to keep it going. Money is a good thing. If you want to.
All right, so you heard him say it there. I have a video here. Just a second. I have to get past this advertisement. I have a video here too where I cover just some very scientific evidences as to why the footage from the Apollo mission are faked. Stereoscopic method of verifying Apollo lunar surface images. PhD guy basically went through and showed how it was impossible for the mountains in the background to be 2 miles away as they claimed, and showed through the stereoscopic method, which is a scientific method, that it was actually much closer than they claimed. I thought this video had the footage I was talking about. I don't know if I have the video up. I have so many I did in the past on this topic, but if you go look around, there's video footage of Buzz Aldrin being, actually maybe I can find it here. Buzz Aldrin, yeah, here we go. Buzz Aldrin interview. Let's see here. Yeah, here it is. I think it's this one here. This is the guy that got punched. He was also the one that got punched by Buzz Aldrin as well. But he showed him some footage. Yeah, here's the footage. Here's the interview right here. This one here. If you go watch that, it basically, he asked Buzz Aldrin on the spot, why is this being faked? Why is this video footage of the Earth from space being faked? And he doesn't answer him. He also punches the guy another time. So at any rate, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.